According to the BBC, the Tory activist who was purportedly contacted by an MP in the wee hours of the morning to request money is appalled by the party's response. One morning in December, Katie Fieldhouse claimed she received a call at 3:15 British Summer Time from Mark Menzies, who asked for £5,000 to pay. Bad people. Mr. Menzies has been suspended by the Conservatives, and police are looking into allegations that he embezzled party cash. Strongly disputing the accusations, which were first reported in the Times, he told the newspaper, "Mr. Menzies has been contacted by the BBC multiple times, but he has not replied." In a letter to Lancashire Police, Labour Party chairperson Annalisa Dodds urged the agency to look into Mr. Menzies' alleged crimes. Following a complaint, the Conservatives have also launched an internal inquiry. At her St Anne's, Lancashire, home, the longtime Conservative campaigner Ms. Fieldhouse spoke while crying, describing a conversation she claimed she had in December of last year with failed MP Mr. Menzies. He replied, "I've got some bad people and they've got me locked in a flat and they won't let me out until I pay them £5,000, according to what she told the BBC. I said, "Please pardon me. Katie, I need £5,000 from the account. It's life or death." Although Ms. Fieldhouse stated she would not lend Mr. Menzies any money, she indicated another activist did so using their own funds. The Times reports that the money was allegedly taken out of another local activist's personal funds later that morning, by which point it had increased to £6,500. The activist was then compensated from campaign donations. According to a source who spoke to the newspaper, Mr. Menzies volunteered to return the money but claimed the local Tories in charge of the account from which it originated indicated he didn't have to. Belief. Speaking to the BBC, Ms. Fieldhouse claims that following additional discussion about money related to Mr. Menzies, she brought up her concerns with Chief Whip Simon Hart. She said the Conservatives had launched an investigation and that Mr. Hart had listened to her account. She lost patience with the Conservative Party's handling of the issue. "I put my faith completely in the party. Nothing happened. I heard nothing. I am appalled." She said that for many generations, her family had been devoted Conservatives. "I've been involved in the party for 40 years. I've run every election campaign here. I worked myself into the ground for the party. All they hear is a 78-year-old little old lady." She continued, "I am not having this brushed under the carpet. I'm disappointed with the celebration. As I've said before, they've let me down. My faith in the party is like my faith in God. In this peaceful place, I watch folks going on walks. Would I like them to cast their votes for a man who locks himself in and then needs money to get out? No." According to the Times, Mr. Hart was informed about the controversy back in January. The Liberal Democrats have demanded that an inquiry be conducted into whether Mr. Hart violated the ministerial code by delaying action previously. The inquiry will be chaired by Laurie Magnus, the Prime Minister's independent ethics advisor. With a majority of 16,611 votes, Mr. Menzies was selected as the Tory candidate for the seat in the upcoming election. Ms. Fieldhouse demanded that he resign from Parliament in the upcoming election. "If he stumbles and falls on his sword, get up and start over. That is what I hope will occur." She has now consented to be named and give a public speech, even though the BBC did not initially name her. Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer responded to the accusations in the Times by saying, "There are clearly a lot of unanswered issues in respect to these allegations. Not least why it seems the Conservative Party took so long to act and whether they've reported this to the police, who it seems to me should be involved in this." Lancashire Police issued the following statement: "We are aware of media reports regarding a sitting Member of Parliament. As of now, no police report has been filed. We will make contact with those impacted in due course to see whether they wish to make a complaint." The Times also revealed that Mr. Menzies paid his own medical bills with campaign cash, using a total of £14,000 over the course of multiple payments spanning 4 years. The newspaper stated that a source close to Mr. Menzies refuted the assertion that the MP had suggested using campaign cash to cover his medical expenses. Yet, the Times claims the money was not reimbursed. Mr. Menzies issued the following response to the Times: "I vehemently refute the accusations made against me. I have complied with all declaration rules completely. Mark Menzies is who? Despite never having served as a government minister, Mr. Menzies has been an MP since 2010. His father, a merchant navy worker, passed away the month before he was born, therefore he was reared by his mother in Ayrshire, Scotland, where he was raised. Before enrolling in Glasgow University's Economic and Social History programme, he attended a private high school through the Aided Places programme, which provided scholarships for enrollment at fee-paying institutions. He was a graduate trainee at supermarket company Marks & Spencer and, prior to entering politics, had a career in retail. He has been a Tory activist since the age of 16.